welcome back to another episode of The Rosey Life. So today I have a really cool example. I have a success story of mine, and it happened over the span of about, let's say, 5 days, all right? And why I want to share this with you, I want to take concepts out of your radar because I know you already hear about it enough, and I want to bring you concrete examples of how these concepts play out. And what I mean by that is this success story includes having clarity of what I wanted, inspired action, the bridge of events, and the outcome. And you'll be able to see it in a really simple story. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And don't forget to hit the little yellow bell for notifications so when I have new uploads. And you know what? Thank you guys so much for your support. I am so loving how you guys comment and like and share my videos. And I love how you guys are just letting me know what you like, and not just like, you know, thumbs up or whatever, but you guys are letting me know. You're sending me emails, success stories. I mean, you guys are inspiring me to want to do more content when I hear how you guys are using what I share with you on here. I don't profess to be the perfect and the best teacher or the only teacher. I'm just teaching you my way, how I know how, and my personal experiences and those of my clients' success. And hoping that this helps some of you, or any of you, or lots of you is what I'm seeing, right? So that you too have success, because you truly can have your fairy tale life, the life that you dream of. It is yours. It literally is yours, waiting for you. So if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, I would love to have you. And you just go to TheRoseyLife.com and send me an email at rose@roseylife.com, and then I will respond to you with a couple questions, and we'll work from there. And the Leading Lady Academy is going to be opening soon. I will announce that soon, because I know a lot of you have been asking me about when that next one is. All right, so it's coming. All right, so let's get back to the story. So I had manifested my son. This was like last year. I had manifested my son getting a job at Starbucks, all right? And the way that I did it is I didn't even intend for him to work at Starbucks, all right? All I wanted one day was laying in bed, and I'm like, I wish somebody would bring me a Starbucks. So I just imagined a Starbucks being brought to me, and I reached out for it, and I even wanted the warm croissant. And like, I don't know, maybe a month or two later, my son was looking for a job. Long story short, he gets hired by Starbucks, and I experienced that exact moment with the coffee, and he handed me a warm croissant. And I realized then what I had done, right? And not only that, but he was bringing me home Starbucks every day in bags of coffees all the time. Well, then I moved, right? And then he ended up moving back also to Chicago, and he didn't have a job anymore. So I imagined him getting a job again, all right? I didn't say which kind. I just imagined him getting a job because I can see he was antsy. So I just heard him tell me, I got a job. And it happened, and he got a job. However, he didn't like it. So he was talking to me one night, and he said, I don't really like this job. And I said, all right. I said, well, you know, he said, I really loved working at Starbucks. And I said, okay, well, then you work at Starbucks now. And he's like, no, I don't. And he said, yeah, you do. He said, Mom, they're not hiring. I've been trying to apply for months, and they just keep telling me no, 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 no. And I said, all right. So he took off, walked the dog. I decided, all right, so do you see, I'm going to take it step by step. I got clear on what he wanted. That's what I wanted for him, because I know he wanted to work there. And guess what? I had to go buy my first bag of ground coffee at Starbucks, and I wasn't too thrilled about it. All right, so I was like, damn, he needs to go back and work at Starbucks already. So again, I got clear on what he wanted. I'm like, no, he works at Starbucks. I just made that assumption. I made that declaration that that's done. He left to go walk the dog, and while he was gone, I was like, I'm gonna call one of these Starbucks. We're in the middle of a bunch of Starbucks where I live, right? So I called one and I said, hi. I said, are you guys hiring? I'm looking for a job. And they had said, oh, we will be really soon. And they said, here's the manager's number and her email, and just give her a call and let her email and blah, 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 blah. And I said, all right, cool, thanks. So I sent that to my son and I said, email this manager, you need to apply online. He's like, I already did. And I said, well, that's what they told me. And so that night I went to bed knowing it was done. Inspired action, I called, okay? And then the next day, the bridge of events, all right? I didn't know what was going on. This is, sometimes we don't know the bridge, all right? Next day I wake up and he told me he had applied to, like, I don't know, let's say 10 Starbucks stores, right? And he was like, well, we'll see. I applied to a bunch of them. And I said, cool. And I think it was either that day or the next day, he got a response. That same day he emailed that one store manager, he got a response saying that she would like to interview him. And then he was so excited, he couldn't believe it. And then the next day, he got another call from another store saying they wanted to interview him. And then the next day, another store called him and said they wanted to interview him right away today. And then the next day, he had multiple stores arguing over who was going to get him as an employee. So he was like, Mom, what do I do? I have multiple stores and they want me to come work for them. And I said, well, which one do you want? And he said, the one with the cool hours. And because not only did they offer him multiple stores, but he got offered to work at a job where, at a Starbucks, mind you, these places are open at 4 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock at night, 7 days a week. He got a call for one to work from Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. because those are the hours. And he's just like, are you serious? He's like, that's all I have to do? And on top of that, they found out that he wants to be a supervisor, and they're like, okay, we can totally make this happen somehow. And he was just like over the moon. He was like, this all happened in 5 days. So he has multiple offers, and all he has to do is select which store he wanted to go work at. So I want you to see how fast this can happen if you're clear on what you want. My inspired action, when he said no one's hiring, they're not doing it, they're saying no, 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 no. And I was like, hello, are you hiring? Inspired action. Why, yes, we will be soon. Of course you will. And then I give it to him, and then the bridge begins. Do you see? So I was confident, and I knew that he would have what he wanted or what I wanted. So now I get to have coffee again, unlimited coffee. It's like, I was like, this is not acceptable. I'm not buying coffee anymore. I'm like, really? No. So, but anyway, I wanted to share this story with you because it lines up every step of the way. All of these concepts that you hear from Neville and coaches, it's like, it's like, no, this is real stuff here, right? This is a perfect example of what it might feel like to have an inspired action. Do you see? I didn't think about it. I was like, hello, right? Do you see? I just felt compelled to do it. I didn't question it. I didn't doubt it. I just did it, right? And then the bridge is like, everything became a bridge. I didn't know he was up until midnight applying to different stores, right? I didn't know that all these stores were going to call him and offer him different positions in different store locations, right? And he didn't either. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you because it's such a fun story, and he's so happy that he gets to work at some place that he loves again. Starbucks is a great company to work for if you're interested in working. I suggest I would, right? And you don't have to, but I'm just saying they treat him really well. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. Please like and comment, share this video with others so that they can see how practical and easy manifesting is and not make it a big deal concept. All right, my loves, I'll see you soon. Bye.